Top of the time zone, UMA fans. This is Freddie J here with USPN. I appreciate each and every one of you for being out here. And welcome to the moment we've been all waiting for. This is officially the Champions Meeting Aries Cup, the graded league for Group B. This is the final round. Now, I really appreciate everybody for being here. I'm about to turn up the volume just a touch so that way I can hear a little bit. Looks like I need to turn it up a little bit more, so we're gonna probably add some gain or something. Actually, no, we don't need to do that. There we go. But yes, top of the time. Wait, hold on. Let me go back. Top of the time zone, UMA fans. This is Freddie J here with USPN, and we are live here on USPN for the finale of the Champions Meeting, the Aries Cup here for Group B here at the Nakayama Turf. This is 200 meters on the right inner with the sunny spring skies today. And now we're going to give you the rundown of who we have for our finalists. So at anchor, our debuffer, we have Agnes Tachyon. Unfortunately, with one third place, placing after 34 races. Not really good. She's really just here as a debuffer. It's very unfortunate, but, you know, with the skills she has, she got standard, Professor Curvature, No Stopping Me, Killer Tunes, Hawkeye, Straight Descent, the final sprint, Firm Conditions, Corner Acceleration, Race Planner, Steadfast, Dominator, Head On, and Eager in her arsenal. A lot of skills, but she just haven't been doing a job. Again, with 1085 on speed, 957 power, maybe a little bit of overstamming, but with 740 guts and 646 wit, really not a contender, to say the least. Up next, we have Majiro Ryan. She surprisingly has more wins than our ace, with 5 wins, 3 second places, and a third, 5 top threes, or sorry, rather 13 top threes out of the 30 races she's entered. With 1193 speed, 1062 on power. Her skills include Let's Pump Some Iron, Firm Course Menace, Corner Connoisseur, Corner Adept, Corner Recovery, Straightaway Acceleration, Pace Strategy, Slick Surge, Rising Dragon, Killer Tune, Steadfast, and Medium and Late Surger Corners. And finally, our self-proclaimed ace, Christmas Ogre Cap, with a speed of 1119, power 1121, 601 wit. She got 2 wins, 12 top threes out of 35 races. Really struggling to get the wins. Everyone pretty much has a bounty on Christmas Ogre, but she's won the finals actually for the last CM. So we just decided to put her in because she's probably one of my best UMAs to date. Her skills include right-handed Hanshin Race Course, Professor Curvature, Straightaway Adept, Rushing Gale, Straightaway Recovery, Ramp Up, Homestretch Haste, Fast and Furious. That's actually a late surger. Innate Experience, that's for long straightaways, long corners, straight descent, Gourmand, 777, Shake It Out. She got a lot of stuff, but really, she probably would have been better as a late surger, to be honest. But Gourmand is a pace chaser. Shake It Out. She just manages to be... Yeah, with this right here, this Gourmand being exclusively a pace chaser, that was probably the deciding factor to use that, because Shake It Out is very conditional. If you don't have enough skills activated, you got 777s and straightaway recovery, so not really the best idea here, but that's what we got. So those are our three. And again, surprisingly enough, only 2 wins for this Ogre. I'm very nervous about this. Agnes Tachyon is out the question. She only did 1 race. Well, we didn't have time. We just didn't have time. Taiki Shuttle was not good whatsoever. Vodka, bad. We was definitely struggling this time around, specifically because of the fact that we just didn't have to. We don't have as much time, especially with these campaigns and with work taking up a lot of time. It was very difficult for us to make some optimized Umas. Because, you know, when you're trying to strive for perfection, it is very difficult. What we do have in the chamber is King Halo that we're making a career for now. We just got the new King Halo. But unfortunately, we couldn't finish the career in time to swap out with maybe Agnes Tachyon, or I personally would feel like Ogre Cap would have to be swapped out. Well, first of all, Agnes Tachyon is really the weakest link out of the 3. The only one without a win. I did see her a couple of times get into first place, second place, but she wouldn't stay long. So it's neither here nor there. She has a lot of skills. She's a great parent. Unfortunately, she just can't get any wins. She only had the 1 top 3. It's a very tough situation to be in. That is for sure. So we're only 6 minutes in. Countdown. We're going to probably start this in a matter of moments. We're going to try to make sure we get everybody in. So that way you don't want to miss this. Plain and simple. You don't want to miss this. So we're also going to be recording this for TikTok and stuff like that. So that is also going to be cool. And yeah, we also received word that the Taurus Cup is going to be coming out soon. So let's go to the homepage real quick and check out the events. The champions meeting, Taurus Cup, the Tokyo Turf, 2,400 meters, left-handed, firm. This is basically the Japanese Derby. This is coming up for the league selection May 10th. Round 1 starts May 14th. So we're most likely gonna use Magello Ryan again. I'm not sure whether or not we're gonna use this Ogre Cap. We'll probably build another Ogre Cap depending on how the results come up here. So that is something we're gonna have to look at. But who will be that third Uma? Maybe we could get a revamp of Agnes Tachyon. We'll get a better version of Agnes Tachyon. Maybe with more power. Now, remember, the Japanese Derby, most of the time, is based on who's the luckiest Uma. Not, you know, based on strength or speed. Like the other two of the Triple Crown. So that's something to do keep in mind. But now, we focus to the finale of the Aries Cup. I'm very nervous about this. Let's look at the rewards. For the final round, if we get a win, a first place, we'll get these 3 icons here. We'll get 3 vouchers for both supports, as well as for Umas. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm sorry, Nugraha Putra Dalamantama. Welcome in. We also are going to get 1,200 carats, 20 statues, 60,000 monies, and 20,000 SP points. For second place, we're going to get 2 vouchers of each, 900 carats, 15 statues, 50,000 monies, and 1,500. And third place, 710, 40,000, and 10,000. Honestly, it would be probably better off if we were in a different league, if that was going to be the case, if we finished third. Because if we finished third, we'd be cooked. But it's only a matter of time here. It's only a matter of time. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I will say this is going to be a short stream because we're just here for this. I don't really expect much of an audience. I mean, again, I only do this for a bit of a time now because work has been intense. So I do apologize for not making as much videos as before. But we're here now, and so hopefully y'all enjoy this. If you do enjoy this, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to USPN. We'll be here for a lot of Champions meetings into the future until I get tired or too busy. So with that being said, Ogre Cap, our Ogre Cap is in bracket 1. Zax Hishi Amazon, 2. Majito Ryan, 3. Kitasan Black, the front runner, the number 2 favorite, in 4th. The number 5th, as 5th favorite, Agnes Tachyon, the Luchador, El Condor Pasa, as number 6, Majito Ryan. And lucky bracket number 7, Tozen Jordan, 8th, and Nadia Taijin, bracket 9. Now would be a good time to have lucky number 7. Well, no, if as 7th favorite, you don't get that. You have to be in bracket 7. Imagine a lot of S-rank Umas in Group B. That is huge. Like, I would have never thought we would have this much of a crowd here. Like, everybody is doing well. Like, I hate that I got my first S rank only on Track Blazer. Like, I couldn't do it any other time. But here, yeah. Here's Hishi Amazon. Yep, she got the same stats as, almost the same stats as Ogre Cap. But look at her skills. You and me one-on-one. Let's pump some iron. Firm conditions, all the green skills. Ramp up, standing by, masterful gambit. Straightaway spurt, professor of curvature, swinging maestro, straightaway adept, then closer straightaways and corners, and radiant star. Up next, our very own Midget Orion. Very solid stats. She's probably the #1 Uma, right? Granted, she's number 3 here, but she is definitely one of the Umas to beat. I mean, she has multiple wins, more wins than Ogre Cap. That's the big key here. Ogre Cap has been projected to be our ace, but Midget Orion's the one that we should all be worried about. Kitasan Black, 1200 speed, 847 stamina, 849 power, 756 on guts, 851 wit. Let's check her skills. Taking the lead, restart, groundwork, fast pace with all my soul. Late race got hesitant pace chasers, medium straightaways, leader's pride, and radiant star. Agnes Tachyon, our very own, the number 5th favorite. If she somehow wins this race, this would be huge. Her stats are not the best right now. She has a lot of guts, not a lot of wit. Speed is very minor. 1085, that's probably one of the lowest I've seen. She'll be in bracket 5 as the 5th favorite. El Condor Pasa, 1200 speed, 792 stamina, 879 power, 683 in guts, and 567 on wit. Her skills include Condor's Fury, the duty of dignity calls, pure heart, inner post proficiency, pace strategy, gourmand, home stretch haste, professor of curvature, and corner connoisseur, straightaway adept, straightaway to acceleration, pace chaser corners, and radiant star. She's the 8th favorite. She got a lot of stamina recovery skills. I'm not sure if that's necessary for this race, but she should be fine. It's just a matter of whether or not she gets the acceleration she needs or not. Condor Fury is increased acceleration with blazing flashing when aiming for the front from mid-pack on the final corner. Up next are this is not our Midget Orion. Max speed and power, but guts 590. Guts stamina. Stamina's at 590. Guts at 527. High wit 858. 6th favorite in bracket 7. Got pumps of iron, moving past and beyond. A few green skills. She has on your left, Rising Dragon, a small breather. I guess that's to compensate for the low stamina. Professor of Curvature, double circles on medium straightaways, late surger straightaways, and corners, and 1.5 million CC. And then Tozen Jordan. In bracket 8, 1200 speed, stamina high at 962, power 910, guts 477, wit 410. She got also, I do want to mention, she has S rank in turf and pace. Let's see her skills. Pop and polish, that's a new one. Get hyped and increase velocity when pressured by or passing another runner. Well positioned on the final straight. Duty of Dignity calls, ramped up, race planner, no stopping me, go with the flow, all I got, corner adept, straightaway adept, medium straightaways, soft step, and pace chaser straightaways. And then the anchor, the end closer, Narita Taijin. She is indeed the #1 favorite. Max speed, max power, max guts. 615 on stamina, 723 on wit. She has Nemesis moving past and beyond. Not several green skills. Almost all of the green skills. Got Sleeping Lion, Early Start, Encroaching Shadow, Professor of Curvature, End Closer Straightaways, and Radiant Star. It's going to be down to Narita Taijin and Megiddo Ryan. I feel like those two are going to be 1 and 2. I don't know who's going to be 2. But I will say, it is going to be an impressive showcase of what we have to offer. And so now it is 8:30, and the race is about to be underway. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. If you're just tuning in, this is Group B Finals for the Aries Cup for this Champions meeting for Umamasume Pretty Derby. My name is Freddie J, and we're here with USPN, the worldwide leader of Umamusume sports. Here we are at the Aries Cup Finals, here at the Nakayama Turf. 2,000 meters. A sunny spring day. Look at Ogre Cap aura farming. She may be out of season, but she doesn't. She may be out of season, but she doesn't run out of reasons. And we're off. Agnes Tachyon is going to have a late start. Kitasan Black is going to start up front. Hawkeye activated by Agnes Tachyon. Straightaway recovery by Ogre Cap. Rushing Gale by Ogre Cap. Professor of Curvature. Killer Tunes by Ogre Cap and Agnes. Medium quarters, Majiro Ryan. Pace strategy. Corner recovery by Majiro Ryan. Corner connoisseur by El Condor. Toes and Jordan with the race planner. Swinging Maestro by Hishi Amazon. Ogre Cap rushes. She activates Gourmand and Agnes Tachyon with straight descent. Professor Curvature and Sleeping Lion activated by Narita Taijin. Corner connoisseur by Majiro Ryan. Corner acceleration by Agnes Tachyon. Straightaway adept and ramp up by Ogre Cap. Ogre Cap now in third. Agnes second. Majiro Ryan in ninth. Straightaway acceleration by Majiro Ryan. Victory cheer. It's ult time. Ogre Cap uses her ult. Festive miracle. All right. She's barely keeping ground. Currently at third still. Professor of Curvature and No Stopping Me by Agnes Tachyon. Agnes Tachyon activating her ult. U equals MA2. Ogre Cap now in second. Agnes third. Majiro Ryan is not moving. Currently in ninth. That might be GG's for Majiro Ryan. Agnes Tachyon. She's trying to hang on. Dueling. Narita Taijin. Narita Taijin's gonna get it. Narita Taijin wins it. But we need to see how we place. We might just end up in third place for this one. Number 7, Majiro Ryan. We finished 4th. But We finished second for Group B. Not a bad performance. What a shocker. Out of everything, Agnes Tachyon ends up bringing home the second place victory for the team. That is unbelievable. Despite not having any wins, she finished the highest out of everybody. We're going to check the placings again. Yeah, Team JoJo with the 1-2-3 sweep. There's nothing we could have done about that. There's nothing we could have done about that. That is what it is. Let's see what cards they had. Well, we never had Nadia Taijin. We don't have Kitasan Black. Majedo Ryan's the main one we have. Oh, they had a 4 guts lineup. See, I don't have 3LB on Admir Vega. This is an insane lineup to have 4 guts cards. I want to try it. Lost all but 1 race. I wonder what race. Okay. Literally the first G3. This is an interesting deck right here. That's like a higher risk. Like I don't know how to do a 4 guts deck and survive off of that. Like, how do you get wit? All right, like you would have to like. That is beyond me. Kitasan Black. Use 1 guts card. 3 wit. 2 speed. All right. And Majedo Ryan. That's what I want to know. Well, I guess because with the speed and power. But my goodness. 3 speed, 3 wit. Okay. It's crazy how Majedo Ryan. Like, this is solid stats here. What happened? 3 guts. Just couldn't finish it out. That's just beyond me. That's like that. Overdy Cap was hanging in there, but just she was sitting in third for a hot minute. But shout out to Agnes Tachyon being strong. Agnes Tachyon, let's see. I forgot what deck she had. This is an interesting deck. Kitasan, Haru, Matakane Fukutaru. I was trying my best to get the power up, but freaking power just didn't want to show up. But yeah, there we have it. We're going to finish second place courtesy of Agnes Tachyon. Now, if we were to win that one, what would have happened was, if you're new to the channel, what I like to do is if we ever win first place in the finals for a champions meet, we'll take a screenshot, a screen grab, a photo mode of the winner, and they'll be the new face of USPN until the next champions meeting or whoever our next first place person is. That's why Ogre Cap is the cover of our USBN page after she won the last champions meeting. And this is the same Ogre Cap that was in that one. So But unfortunately, it just wasn't her night. I mean, she doesn't have the skills for this. She was actually supposed to be for long races. She was built for long races, but she ended up having good stats for this. But again, no medium skills. And we did make a Ogre cap with medium skills, but it just wasn't good enough. She just wasn't good enough. So, and that's when we used the auto select. That's what this Ogre cap was the one it decided to go with. So, with that being said, it is what it is. And now it's time for the reward ceremony. Because we finished in second place, we're going to get the silver and bronze tags for the Aries Cup. We're going to get 2 vouchers, 900 carats, 15 statues, 50,000 monies, and 1,500 supports. It's not bad. It's a real shame that we didn't get first, but you know, all in all, it was a thriller. I don't think we ever got the first at all. Like freaking. That was one of the craziest things too. Is just not being able to touch first. Kitasan Black had it, and then Narita Taijin just did the slingshot from an end closer to get it. Like, I didn't even see her show up at all, and because I was so worried about, you know, calling out the skills and whatnot, as one should. But all in all, not bad. It could have been a lot worse. And again, we could account to basically we just hadn't have the time to do as lot of runs, because I remember when I started Uma Musume, I was able to do at least a run a day. Now it takes me about 3 business days to do a run, especially during the work week. During the weekend, I might be able to get a run in, but at the same time, I'm also doing other stuff. So it's very difficult for me to continue doing Uma Musume runs daily. Because with the new Track Blazer, it takes a lot of time. It really takes a lot of time. When I finish streaming, say if I finish streaming around 10 o'clock at one time, and I'll be like, all right, let me go to bed, finish up this run. Like the King Halo run that I'm doing right now. I actually did another one last night, but I fell asleep around 11 to 12 o'clock. And then when I picked up, I lost a race, a G3 race, or I couldn't get a triple crown. And that really what made me upset. I was trying to go for an undefeated triple crown run. And when I lost one of the triple crown runs, I just ended the career. And honestly, I feel like that's costly. Because not only do you lose TP, I'm losing stuff for the event too. There's 2 events going on. It's Gold Ship Week and the Fan Fest Week as well. So me quitting runs, a lot of people talk about, oh, it's okay to quit runs and stuff like that. I have to see that through. Because there's no way I'm going to blow 2 days on this run just to quit. Listen, I'm not like everybody else that has, you know, that doesn't do anything that could be on their phone or a computer all day, right? I can't afford to do that. So I like Uma Musume, but I have a life after, you know, after this. Like, I still have a job. I have to, you know, work. Like, I can't be on my phone to be doing stuff like this. So unfortunately, that's what it is. But, you know, hopefully we'll have better runs. Hopefully we'll be able to have more runs, but it's neither here nor there. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I really appreciate everybody for coming out. For those who are watching this live, make sure you stick around because we're going to have the after party, the after show here at the USPN. We're going to do that King Halo run I was talking about. Hopefully we get to see her ult. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. But I appreciate y'all. For those who are watching this as a vid, thank you so much. If you're new to the channel, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you check us out on TikTok. We're going to be showing this on TikTok as well. Marvelous Sundays are going to be on hold, but we will bring them back if we get enough likes on the video. We'll do that live on TikTok if y'all are interested. So make sure y'all like up and comment the video. Make sure you tell your friends who like Uma Musume. So, yeah. Also, if you like other stuff and if you like VTubers, make sure you check out my VTuber channel as of right now, Freddy VT on Twitch. Also, if you like sports, other sports games like NASCAR and golf, you could check out Freddy J Sports on YouTube as well. And yeah, that will do it. I appreciate y'all so much, and as always, I'm Freddy J. Y'all have a good day and a better tomorrow. Until next time, we'll see ya. Alright, now that the recording's over, this is now the post show with Freddy J. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you. How do I pronounce your name? Nugraha Putra Daham Lamananta. Okay, hold on. Let me slow down. Nugraha Putra Dalantama. What does that mean? I'm genuinely curious. But anyway, back to our King Halo campaign. We're currently on our senior year. This is the beach episode. Okay, cool. We don't need that right now. We're gonna go ahead and hit rest and recreation on this. Go ahead and do that. That is 78 and 36. Yeah, speed is definitely the way to go here. How do we not have that much power? I'm gonna use both of my lucky charms on this. Oh my goodness. She's just not showing up at all, and that's the crazy part. Matakane Fukukutaro is now at full blast. Man, I could have got me a rainbow charm for that, but I kind of choked. We're gonna schedule the sprinter stakes. Gonna use that wit right there. Let me check and see if we got any skills we can use. Everything is level 1, and I don't like that. Corner Adept is the only thing that's a level 3. Straightaway Adept 2. Fast and Furious. We're not really getting a lot here. There's too many level 1 skills, and we're not in enough races to do anything about it. A little bit too little too late on that. She finishes second. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? It's like she's a choking hazard for some reason. So much for a sprinter. Like, second place does not give us the money. Like, I want to spend more time training more than anything. Oh my goodness, that is 3. We're taking it. That is 86 on speed. That was huge right there. And now it's time for the Tenno show. Oh, now you... Oh, well, I was about to say, now everyone... People, they love to wake up when it's time for an important G1. And I want to get skills, but, like, they're all level 1. There's no reason... I'm not picking any level 1 skills. I'm not picking up level 1 skills for this. It just makes no sense. I just couldn't do it. But we're going to actually watch this race because, goodness gracious, our guts are extremely low. I didn't realize how low our guts are. We definitely need to... We might have to throw away this run just because of guts. And here we are, the Tenno show. The autumn edition here at the Tokyo Racecourse. $2,000 meters. All right, here we go. We're currently in 10th place. All I want is for no rush so we can see her ult. And she rushed. So we're no ult. We're not going to get an ult because she keeps rushing for some reason. She's going to try for... She's crownless. There's no triple crowns for King Halo. And that's really a shame. We really wanted King Halo to get a triple crown. But for some reason, she just can't. Now she's currently in 8th, fighting for 9th. 8th and 9th. Nadia top row currently in the lead by a huge margin. Now King Halo moves up to 7th. Now to 6th, to 4th. Now 3rd, just a little bit farther. Now up to 2nd. She's going to try for it. She's a little bit off the pace. King Halo. I think she's side by side by Nadia to top road. She passes her. And she will get the win. She wins not only the Tenno Show, she does the Tenno Show sweep. Huge win for King Halo. Now she moves to Tokyo for the Japan Cup. Well, she stays in Tokyo for the Japan Cup, rather. We're gonna go ahead and rest this one. These aren't really good stats, but that's what we got. All right, moving on to the Japan Cup. (2,400 meters). Our rival, Zeno Rob Roy. We really need our guts up. That is for sure. I never would have expected guts to be so low, but I don't even know what happened to most of this run. Like, I guess we've been doing too many races where we just don't get skills. I mean, we don't get stats for? That's just beyond me. But here we are back at Tokyo for the Japan Cup, 2,400 meters. Now on the way. 世界の馬娘が栄光を求め、ジャパンカップの府中に集う。日本勢は対抗できるのか。3番人気はこの子です。スペシャルウィーク。2番人気を紹介しましょう。ゼンノロブロイ、スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負って、2冠馬娘キングヘイロー。The double crown star King Halo, trying to go for another 2 crowns here for the autumn. And we're off. Great start from the runners, King Halo especially, currently in 9th. Moving up to 8th, Kishi Amazon with a surprising lead. Was not expecting that. Major Arden is in the building, currently in 2nd. Vodka back there. NPC out there. 4th is Yano Mateki. King Halo currently in 8th, side by side with Vodka. And Rob Roy. Special week behind them. Tupac is back there. Kishi Amazon with a recovery. This is the first time seeing Hishi Amazon as a front runner. I would never expect that. Unless she's actually a pace chaser, but there's no front runners. But I didn't check that. So we should have some pace chasers. Or rather, a front runner. That's just very odd. We'll check the stats after the race. Still hanging back in 8th and 7th. Well, nope, moved up to 6th now. 800 meters to go. King Halo moves up to 5th. Now up to 4th. About to pass Yano Mateki. Up, drops back to 5th. King Halo moving up to 4th. Now passes Muteki. Just a little farther. Activated by King Halo. Moves up to 2nd. King Halo side by side with Hishi Amazon. King Halo passes Hishi Amazon. Can she hold on? Zeno Rob Roy is right behind her. King Halo with the win. 2 crown King Halo. By 3 lengths. And technically, with last year's Ari Makinen, she wins the Triple Crown. She technically wins the Triple Crown. A career Triple Crown. But can she make it a pure Autumn Triple Crown? That's the question. Already at legendary status. Oh. 1.5 million CC. How many of these do I have left? Oh, I can actually buy one. Sure, might as well. It's cheap. Man, there's really nobody on this thing. I might as well risk it here. Man, that power is low for this late in the season. We finally get a level 2 here. Get the health up. Yeah, this race ain't worth it. We might as well go for it. What possible hint could you have? Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna risk that with low skills. Dottie McKeenan. Final race of the year. We're still waiting to find out what her ult looks like. I'm quite nervous, but here we are. The final race of the regular season for all the Izuma Musumes. Welcome, everybody, for the USPN Champions Meeting post-show, where we're doing a live career of King Halo. We're now at the Ari Makinen for the Nakayama Turf 2,500 meters. Our senior year. Appreciate everybody for coming by. If you like this kind of content, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Really means a lot.
秋の三冠馬娘キングヘイロー一番人気です。満を持して連覇に挑みます。ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。
All right, we're off. We're gonna see what happens here. King Halo currently settles for 9th. Live up in the lead is Twin Turbo. Looks like Misho Dodo is currently in 2nd. Here comes Super Creeks, fighting her side by side on the outside. Super Creek's gonna settle for 3rd at the moment. 3 NPCs right behind him. 4 NPCs, 5 NPCs right there. Here comes one of the NPCs trying to pass Super Creek. King Halo right behind them. I think all those NPCs are in front of King Halo right now. That's gonna be very interesting. Live look at Twin Turbo with the lead. Super Creek now in 2nd. Meisho Dodo currently fighting 2 NPCs. King Halo moves up to 8th. Now the 7th. Live like a Marvelous Sunday. Gold Ship, Symboli Rudolph back there. Meisho Dodo currently settling in line on the inside. King Halo looks like to be boxed in, but she's trying to slice and dice as we take another right-hand turn. 600 meters to go. And there's King Halo, just a little bit farther. Moves already to the lead. King Halo. Here comes Gold Ship on the outside. King Halo is now putting some distance. She's trying to make it a huge gap. 7 lengths. No ult is necessary. Pure triple crown for King Halo. Finally, it took 3 years, but she was finally able to get some kind of triple crown. By 7 lengths. And she wins. Meisho Dodo finishes 2nd. That was her rival for this race. It's pretty huge. There's our stats. You got the goal complete. All right, now it's time for the playoffs. Let's see what's in the shop. Well, this was kind of probably one of the weakest shops. We don't even get a training. That's the worst part about it. So we're just gonna have to go through this one raw. I mean, we do have power. We just don't really... We'll take this, though. Calm in a crowd. Not really what we need there. We got glow sticks. We'll use one here. If anything, we can get a fan bonus, but still not enough to actually do anything. So this one's more like a cope run. This was very low roll, but we somehow, I mean, I would say low roll, but at the same time, we're already at 1129 in speed. So we'll have top speed. We just won't have anything else. And we'll go ahead and race this one. Here is race 1 of the Twinkle Star Climax. We're going to be in bracket 9.
Twinkle Star Climax 第1戦2大マイル戦覇者キングヘイローその名に
Live look at Gold Ship. Kishi Amazon, second favorite. We didn't even see if Kishi Amazon was actually a front runner. I totally forgot. I do apologize. Excuse me.
ゲートに入ってどの子からもいい雰囲気が感じられますよ。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。
And we're off. All I want from this run is, or at least for the remainder of the career, is to see King Halo's ult. Bitter Glass currently in the lead. Yaino Mateki currently second. El Condor Pasa currently third. Magedo Ryan fourth. Meisho Dodo fifth. But they're going 3 wide back there for third. Here's Happy Meek. Love to see her out here. Currently in 7th. Meanwhile, Die with Scarlet side by side with Happy Meek. King Halo currently 8th. Yaino Mateki currently is second. Meisho Dodo third. El Condor actually now going to move up to third. King Halo currently in 6th. 800 meters to go. Gold Ship on the outside, trying to track down King Halo. King Halo moving up to 5th. King Halo on the outside. Oh, they just started to move up. Special Week now in the lead, but here comes King Halo, just like that. Taking the lead. 200 meters left. She's about to gap everybody. Gets them. I think Meisho Dodo is going to finish second. And that is race 1. Special Week will actually be in second. Gold Ship third. $10 points for King Halo. Special Week will get 8. Gold Ship 6. 4 for Yaino Mateki. 3 points for Bitter Glace. Meisho Dodo 3. El Condor and the rest of the field through 9th. Major Dober, Happy Meek, Little Cocoon. We'll get 2s and 1s. Oh, actually, if you're 14th and below, you get no points. And may the 3 goddess have mercy on your soul. Oh my goodness, that is a huge run right there. What do I have? I'm gonna hold out. Got one more left. I feel like no matter what, I feel like this is the smart choice right here. We're guaranteed to max out. Now we should be safe for the next one. And now we're on the race 2 of the Twinkle Series Climax. We're going to be in bracket 15. Kishi Amazon is actually a pace chaser. The front runners this time only Daiwa Scarlet, the lone front runner. Let's see if that is going to be the correct strategy. As we're on to race 2 of the Twinkle Series Climax. Gold Shift, the number 2 favorite here in bracket 18. Meanwhile, the R Farmer, the Autumn Triple Crown champion, King Halo, is in bracket 15. Welcome in, everybody, for tuning in. This is the Champions Meeting post-race show. Live doing a career of King Halo. The conclusion of it. And we're off. Good start for everybody. Daiwa Scarlet takes her lead. All alone. King Halo currently in 10th. Special Week in second. Side by side. Actually, Yana Muteki is going to actually take second. Bitter Glass and Special Week and Meisho Dodo all right there. Kishi Amazon right behind them. Kishi Amazon is actually going to move up to the third. Majiro Ryan right behind with Majiro Dober. Marvelous Sundays in the building. Didn't get any points for the first race. Trying to make up for it now. Yano Moteki is currently trying to fight for first. King Halo is currently back in 14th right now, 15th. We'll see if she can move some ground as we're about to be 600 meters to go. 800 meters to go, actually. Gold Ship is now trying to pass King Halo. She is really back there. 14th place is no place to be for points. Now she's starting to move up. Currently in 10th. Now moving up to 9th. On the outside, trying to pass Zeno Rob Roy. Now moving up to 5th. She's on the move just a little bit farther. She's up to 3rd. Can she hunt down Daiwa Scarlet? Daiwa Scarlet is dropping back. Happy Meek is trying to get the 3rd. King Halo will take the win, though. That was a weird angle, but we don't have control of that production. King Halo will take the lead by 3 lengths. We weren't able to determine who's second. Zeno Rob Roy is second. Special Week 3rd. And I believe with that win, that will actually clinch the championship. Yeah, there's no... Well, no. If you finish dead last, Special Week has a chance. Special Week will have a chance if Special Week wins. And King Halo just needs to finish at least top 10, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's see. 13 and 6 versus 13 and 6. This kind of sucks. We'll just take that. That was a tough decision of a bricked run. That's all I can say about it. We've lost way too many races for this run. 2,400 meters at the Tokyo turf. We're about to be underway.
人気と実力を兼ね備えた私一押しの馬娘ですね。猛者がひしめく王道路線を見事に制してターフに輝く当世となってほしいですね。
So it looks like King Halo's ult is if she was for an end closer. That's what it seems like to me, because she has to be at the very back for most of the race. Which is something you don't want to risk, especially for sprints. But here we are, the finale of the Twinkle Star Climax. All eyes are now on King Halo and Special Week. Special Week has a chance to upset as long as King Halo does not score more than 4 points. King Halo scores 5, she wins. That is point blank. It doesn't matter what Special Week does. Special Week could win, but if King Halo scores 5, she clinches the entire thing. Daiwa Scarlet currently in the lead. Special Week in second. King Halo currently in the back, which is a very scary situation to be for the finals, because Special Week has been running strong. King Halo being a late starter is definitely a risk for this kind of structure. But as long as if she can score 5 points, she wins. It doesn't matter what Special Week gets. Because the max Special Week can get is 24. King Halo just needs 5 points. She is boxed in at 12, King Halo. Can she get out of that jam? 800 meters to go. Now she's in 12th. This is a very troubled situation. She needs to move. She's trying to break through. She's in 9th. She's in 7th. She's in 6th. She might have just won it. She might have just won it. If she stays in 2nd. King Halo. Special week is dropping back. Now she's moving up again. She's going to be in 2nd. King Halo wins it. King Halo will win it. King Halo just swept the series. The Twinkle Top Star is born 3 lengths ahead. Undisputed champion, King Halo. Oh. And to put it in perspective, King Halo just needed a 4th place victory. A 4th place victory would tie. She'd have to finish 3rd or better. And so yeah, to be honest, that would have been actually very close, actually. Because you only have 3 positions to be in. So if King Halo never broke out of the pack, that would have been disastrous. Because a 3rd place finish would clinch the match. 4th place would tie. And that's if Special Week wins. The Special Week would have to win for it to be a tie if King Halo were in 4th. But because Special Week only got 3 points, she dropped to 6th. It wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, Special Week is special. If Special Week won, it would have been a whole nother ball game. So she didn't, and so that's gonna be a victory for King Halo. Yeah, it looks like Special Week just died out. El Condor moved up the big time in that last one. All right, we got 2,300 points to spend. Not ideal, but let's go back here. Let's try to juggle some of this. Pumped. I'm gonna take all the late. I don't know what recovery skills I want to take. I'm gonna see what we can do right here. Rising Dragon, definitely gonna grab. Oh, looks like, well, we got to get some gold skills, so what we can get rid of. Let's get rid of that for now. Fast and Furious. We can't get Professor of Curvature. How about now at 288? Yep. We're gonna budget something else. $144, $144. Which one? Mid-race. We could still use all I got. Or tailhead high. $180, that's gonna be a void. $162. So, recovery 144, 162. Can't use that, can't use that. 153. 144 might be the run. I don't see anything worth grabbing unless... I mean, we could get Nimble. Nimble Navigator. Yeah, we're gonna get Nimble Navigator. That is 5, 10, 15, 17 skills, 18 skills actually. That guts is going to be a factor. All right, let's see what's that going to rank us. Not bad. Solid effort. Low S, but let's check out the sparks. We got a bit of sparks here. 2 sparks on wit, 2 on a mile, 2 on the Queen Cup, 2 for races. All right. $30 races, 26 wins. Not really the best out there, but this is our first one with the new King Halo. And yeah, that will do it. Here's our events. A lot of rewards here. Granted, it's going to be a lot for us to get our rewards up to, what's it? 1 million. I want to get 1 million and get all of our stuff, so it's going to be a while. Let's see if we're going to have to edit our team. Let's see what auto select chooses. Nope. Gonna see what we can do here. We're gonna do quick runs here. Again, I really appreciate y'all for being out here. Really means a lot. That is a lose. Oh, with every win. All right. Time to lock in. Oh. Oh. Goodness gracious. We got 1. I feel like every time they give us that offering, we only get like 1 win. And it's like, that's just awkward. Well, we're still in demotion range in Class 5, so hopefully we can step it up here. We'll probably get a new career or something like that, so that way we can get more. We probably want to get an S rank Uma in sprints. Let's look at our team right now. Yeah, we need an S rank in sprints. We need we're going to try to get an S rank Haru as well, so we're going to probably check that out. But yeah, that's going to conclude this stream here today. Really appreciate y'all for coming out. Really means a bunch. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe as well. And yeah, appreciate y'all. As always, I'm Freddie J. Y'all have a good day and a better tomorrow. Until next time.